You are not addicted. You are overexposed. Your mind has seen too much, felt too much, wanted too much, and now it can't stay still. Silence feels empty. Discipline feels heavy. Focus feels unnatural. Not because you're weak, but because your brain has been trained to chase pleasure instead of power. Strong men don't kill desire. They lock it behind discipline. Today we talk about desexualizing your brain. Sexual noise is killing your focus. Every uncontrolled sexual thought is not harmless. It pulls your attention out of the present. It fractures your awareness. Your brain was designed to lock onto one thing and stay there. But constant sexual stimulation, images, fantasies, scrolling, has trained it to jump. This is why you can't sit still. This is why silence feels heavy. This is why deep work feels exhausting. Before it even begins, you don't lack motivation. You're suffering from mental overstimulation. A man whose focus leaks cannot build discipline. He cannot build presence. He cannot build power. Desexualizing your brain doesn't make you numb. It makes you dangerously clear. Desire without control makes you predictable. Desire is not the problem. Uncontrolled desire is. When your mind constantly reacts to bodies, images, and fantasies, it stops choosing. It starts responding. And a man who only responds becomes easy to read, easy to distract, easy to manipulate. This is why discipline collapses under pressure, because your nervous system has been trained to chase pleasure instead of holding tension. Strong men don't suppress desire. They contain it. They let it build pressure. And pressure, when controlled, becomes aggression, clarity, and forward force. Desexualizing your brain is not about killing hunger. It's about deciding. When it gets fed, controlled desire becomes power. Desire itself is energy. Uncontrolled, it leaks, drains you, weakens your mind, scatters your presence. But a man who controls it, he doesn't lose. He stores it, compresses it, turns it inward, feels it building like pressure. Behind every thought, every step, that tension becomes clarity, focus, aggression without chaos. Every glance, every word, every move carries weight. Weak men waste it, chasing impulses. Strong men weaponize it, like a silent storm. This is why presence terrifies, why stillness intimidates, why calm men dominate rooms. Desexualizing your brain is not about denial. It's about transforming hunger into dominance. The desexualized brain commands presence. A desexualized brain is not empty. It is heavy, dense, full of untapped tension. Silence becomes louder than words. Presence outweighs motion. Every glance carries authority. Every step leaves impact. The world doesn't fear loud men. It fears men who I can wait. Men who don't react. Men who move like shadows, unseen yet unavoidable. Your thoughts are no longer scattered. Your attention is unbreakable. Desire is contained. Energy is harnessed. Mind is free. That calm, that stillness, is dangerous. Desexualizing your brain is not about repression. It is about unbuilding presence. So thick, so silent, that the world notices without you moving a muscle. The mind becomes a weapon. When your brain is desexualized, every thought sharpens. Every move carries weight. You are no longer driven by fleeting impulses. You are driven by strategy, discipline, and clarity. Desire is no longer a leak. It becomes stored energy. A reservoir powering every decision. The world cannot distract you. It cannot manipulate you. You walk through life like a storm waiting to strike. Calm, controlled, unstoppable. Weak men chase, react, scatter. You do not. Every glance, every word, every action carries weight they cannot ignore. Desexualizing your brain is not about absence. It is about presence. Presence so heavy that it forces respect, forces attention, forces the world to notice. Without a single word spoken, the world doesn't fear loud men. It fears men who can wait, men who don't bend, men whose minds are sharp, whose presence is undeniable. Desexualizing your brain is not about weakness. It is reclaiming your power, turning hunger into clarity, chaos into control. When your mind is still, the world bends to your presence. This is not motivation. This is truth.